Kia ora. Well, it had to happen. I've grown tired of these rocks. The aquarium itself is about 1 metre wide and holds 57 gallons. That's 215 litres. And although the rocks do look quite striking, I think the fish would prefer to be able to swim in that area. So, time for a makeover. I just need a landscape feature without spending more money. Now, I've been thinking about this for a while, and I've looked around the garden and I've found some branches which I think will do the trick. These branches have been sitting in the carport for a couple of years now, and the insects are starting to get into them. So, time to put them to use. First thing, cut it to length, just so it will fit in the tank, and you've got to know when to stop cutting. But anyway, what I've got left should be okay, and I actually quite like this shape. It's got quite a gentle curve, which I think will in itself become a little bit of a feature. Not only has it got a cool curve, but it's also got a second one. And let's face it, a double rainbow is better than single. But wait, there's more. I can put this piece underneath, and now it looks like a, well, I don't know what it looks like, but it looks cool. Okay, so I'll grab these two pieces and some trimmings, and I'll throw them into my rain barrel for a week or two, and that will get rid of the bugs, hopefully. Well, a couple of weeks have flown by and I've retrieved my wood, and it has really gone soft on the outside, quite spongy. So I shall borrow a cheese knife and get to work. This will just strip off the soft stuff, taking it back to good clean wood, and it should look good and perform better in the tank, hopefully. Now, I don't want to overexert myself, so I think it's time for cheese and crackers. I'll place the filter hoses into the other tank so I can keep that running, and I'll remove the large rocks and plants. And this is what I've got left. I'm going to reuse the substrate, and to keep the fish happy, I'll reuse their water. I'll just put it into this container. Now, I've already siphoned out from this corner some very fine white sand that the Cories used to love to hang out on. And what's left is a mix of 3 colours of slightly coarser sand. The reddish stuff is a commercial substrate, which is at the bottom, and some larger pebbles, which I need to get out. To scoop out the pebbles, I got a very expensive, high quality sieve from the $2 shop. It just remained to catch the fish and throw them in the bin. I used the fish net to stop sand getting into the pump while I took the water out. And I was able to rescue these rocks from the roadside, which will of course need sterilising by boiling before I can use them. And this is what I was left with in the tank. The front section will have the white sand that I removed earlier, and that has been completely washed. Well, it's going to be soup for dinner. Smelling good. The moment of truth. Will it fit? Now, where did this go? Was it here? This was a little bit easier outside. Well, I've encountered a little bit of a problem, as I've lost my assembly instructions. Anyway, Close enough is good enough. These rocks are going to make 3 little caves for my Culiloches. I'm going to have them fairly close to the front so I can peep in through a gap to see if they're at home. With the water in, I needed one of the rocks to hold down the branches. These crypts are going to be visible in the foreground, mainly on the left hand side, and I'll have a canopy over the top using stem plants. The Rotala will be closer to the middle, and on the right hand side I'll put back in the swords. Welcome back, guys. I hope you like your new home. Things are a little bit bare at the moment, but the plants will grow in. Then you'll feel a lot more comfortable. Come on, Culiloche, move! Move! You can do it! Come on. Can't hold this all day. Well, just like magic. With the marvels of modern science, we are now able to jump ahead in time. Let's go. With the help of CO2, these plants have well and truly grown in and really enhance the display. On the negative side, the branches did develop a bad case of biofilm with an accompanied bad smell in the water, and this did take several weeks to clear, even with the help of a bristlenose and my mystery snail. What I like most about this layout is that the fish tend to live largely hidden from sight in the back of the tank, and as you watch they will swim into view and you get to see the elusive ghost catfish and the Culiloches. Overall, I'm very happy with this. Thank you for watching. Ka kite anō.